Hey folks, Deano here again, this time with a quick part 2 of the Neokong Super Saiyan 3 Vegito. And yeah, one of these things is not like the other, and I'm not talking about the 2.0. So yeah, from left to right, we have the Magic Model Monstrosity, their take on Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, and we have Neokong's take on it. Then we have the OCtoys Super Saiyan Vegito with their standard head on there. And finally, just to show what a 2.0 is scale-wise to these, I have added in the demoniacal fit Super Saiyan Blue. Not the new event exclusive, although for some bizarre reason, some of the images coming out about that are showing it a bit small, underscaled. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, to be completely honest with you. Hopefully I have that in hand soon to put that rumour to rest. But yeah, basically I just thought, why not just turn this into a full-on comparison video. We don't have any head swaps per se, although the one saving grace of the Magic Model version is the lighter tone of hair and stuff. I kind of prefer that, not gonna lie. But yeah, everything else about that figure is not great. It's got really awkward proportions. I don't know what it is. I think it's the horrible way they've put it together, honestly. I mean, the fact that these two are meant to be the same figure is mind-boggling to me. But yeah, why don't we first off compare the faces that come with these two figures, because yeah, there's a bit of a difference there as well. So as always, link is in the description if you wish to purchase the Neokong. I'll also, for giggles, put the Magic Model one, don't buy it, the OCtoys and the new demoniacal fit in the description as well, if you wish to purchase any of them. But yeah, just if you're wanting a 3.0 Vegito and you don't want to break the bank, Neokong's the way to go. It's just as simple as that. It really is. But yeah, let's check out the differences in the faces. You know, it's honestly bizarre just how different these two companies went direction-wise. Like, honestly, just looking at these faces side by side, it's yeah, it's a bit mind-boggling, to say the least. On the top, we have Neokong's take on the faces. On the bottom, we have Magic Models. Neokong's up the top. Obviously, the decals for the eyes and things like that are like far and away superior to the Magic Model one. Magic Models, for some reason, is modelled off the original Kong Studio Super Saiyan 3 faces, which, yeah, they did not look good at all. Like, there's no getting around it. They just looked horrendous. And Magic Model, being a copy, just, yeah, made them look even worse. I don't know how that even ended up possible, but it is. But yeah, the main difference again is the fact that these two are polar opposites in how they go on the face. Like, Magic Model, for how terrible the faces look, they used the updated face molds with the extra support on the top, which is, yeah, it's bizarre. Whereas Neokong, on the other hand, went with the original 1.0 design, but simplified the peg system even further, so they are not the most stable faces on the planet by any means. But yeah, it's really bizarre to me. Like, neither of these companies got their faces perfect. One admittedly got a lot closer than the other, But yeah, it's strange that two companies seemingly nothing to do with each other went about as far opposite to each other as they could. So yeah, bit strange. But overall, Neokong's definitely takes it, despite the lack of stability in how it attaches to the face. So yeah. Let's get back to the figures now, shall we? So yeah, while we're here, I thought I may as well quickly show that you can indeed put the Neokong faces onto the magic model if you so choose. But you can't do it the other way around, obviously, because magic models has the extra peg system and things like that. So yeah, if we just quickly bring magic models in here, you can indeed pop that peg onto there and slot the front bangs on. And yeah, just like that, you have a kind of better magic model figure. Still not great, but yeah, things you can do if you choose to do them. Yeah, let's pop this back on, because we need to show these as they are base. There we go. Pop that back and pop the faces back on here, like so, and sorted. So yeah, where to begin with this? Jeez, oh. In terms of the hair, surprisingly, I may as well pop the heads off of both of these to show the heads separately. It'd be much easier than trying to hold two figures with very heavy hair. So yeah, in terms of the hair, you can see right away there is a massive difference in paint apps. Neokong has gone for a more yellow with orange sort of look to it, whereas I think Magic Model tried to capture more of the updated look to the Beast Deities versions. So yeah, I don't know, I kind of prefer the look of this, even though it is quite honestly of a lower quality. It's very shiny sort of thing, whereas the Neokong one is more matte. I also noticed, I didn't realise in the original review for the Neokong, but this spike right here, yeah, that one there, for some reason it's been blunted, and it shouldn't be. Not sure how that ended up happening, to be honest. A mismold with the injection molder at the factory, maybe. It's not too noticeable, otherwise I would have noticed it in the original review, but yeah, something to keep in mind, I suppose. In terms of the joint tightness of these, again, Neokong takes it by a mile. It's not quite as tight as the Neokong Goku mold, but it's better than this. This is incredibly loose. You can move it just by shaking it. So yeah, Magic Model not doing too well so far, are they? I've also noticed a bit of strangeness in the mold for Magic Model. This spike right here, for some reason, is much higher up. Like, if you look at it face on, you can see the difference. Yeah, the spike on the side there is much different, and that is honestly with it all in place. Yeah, kind of strange. Don't know why the mold is different in that regard. Somebody can maybe tell me in the comments if the Kong Studio to Beast Deities change was anything like this. Or maybe it's just that one is using the Goku mold. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell anyway. But yeah, overall, Neokong takes it with the hair. Let's take a look at the bodies now, shall we? Again, Neokong is on the right, Magic Model's on the left. And yeah, I didn't expect this, but if we put the legs the same width apart, the Neokong one is actually smaller scaled. Which, I mean, that is not a bad thing by any means. The Beast Deities ones always ran a bit too tall, if you get my drift. So yeah, the fact that even if it's accidental by Magic Model, or Neokong, sorry, I'm going to start saying the two of them wrong all the time, aren't I? But yeah, even if it's accidental in that they've somehow shrunk the mold slightly, I think it's for the best, honestly. Where does the differences start? Yeah, it looks as if the legs are a bit longer on Magic Model's version. So yeah, quite strange there, quite strange. You'll also notice the shoulders are quite awkward on Magic Model's version. They get about the same range as Neokong's does, but for some reason the butterfly joint in there, it just doesn't go in all the way. Like, it bounces itself back out when you try. So yeah, the shoulders end up looking a bit more awkward than they should be. And add to the fact that their shoulder pads, the blue section, are harder plastic, and yeah, that just becomes a nightmare trying to pose them. Neokong's, on the other hand, is soft, even though I would be very careful with them because the paint that they're using has a tendency to chip on rubber. It is not designed for it at all. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. But I do like that overall the Neokong sculpt looks more natural. Even though, if I'm honest, I kind of prefer the colours from Magic Model. The Magic Model one has, it's not really too noticeable on camera, but it's got a sort of deeper royal blue or navy blue than Neokong's version, which has a slightly more green tone to the blue, if that makes sense. Plus the orange on Magic Models is like a more vibrant orange sort of thing. So yeah, there are pluses and minuses for both of these. It's just the Magic Model one, for some reason, runs a lot more expensive than the Neokong. I foresee the Magic Model one probably coming down quite a bit in price now that the Neokong one's released. Because obviously you can get the Neokong body on its own as well. Plus, even the Super Saiyan 3 one is still only like 40 odd quid. Whereas the Magic Model one, I paid 50 odds, something like that. So yeah, there's a fair bit of difference there. But overall, Neokong is the superior. It's as simple as that. Like, Magic Models is not great at all, to be completely honest with you. When comparing it, however, with OCtoys, yeah, you can see immediately. I know this isn't the same colour scheme. It would be the base form OCtoys Vegito that has this sort of colour. But yeah, do they have the same scale, actually? That would be pretty nice if it did. Yeah, they're about the same scale. That's impressive. Neokong's managed to match OCtoys there. So yeah, quite nice. Specifically for Super Saiyan though, I do prefer this colour scheme. I think OCtoys knocked out of the park. Vegito in Dragon Ball Z did have quite a dark gi, whereas this one is much better for Super Saiyan Blue, which is what I will be using the body for. I do actually have, a bit of a tangent here, I have a head set kit, whatever you want to call it, sitting here waiting for this body. I was actually waiting on it releasing before I did that video. So yeah, for those of you who are curious, it is the TK Custom Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, the standard one. Because yeah, quite honestly, the more I looked at that head sculpt, the more accurate I thought it looked to Dragon Ball Super in particular. I think the HMYR sculpts are more Dragon Ball Z-esque. So yeah, that is to say as well, I have the Neokong body with the HMYR heads pre-ordered already, so I didn't see much point in ordering the heads separate. So yeah, you get my meaning. But yeah, overall, I would say the OCtoys body is better. It is kind of modelled off the Beast Deity's body, but they have made some alterations to it, like the orange cut there doesn't have this weird V shape on OCtoys version. Plus, I think parts of this OCtoys are also from Gohan instead. So yeah, bit of a mismatch, to be honest with you there. But yeah, I do like them both. That is the honest truth. Plus, Neokong actually has a bit over OCtoys in that Neokong has boot swivels and OCtoys doesn't. So yeah, something to keep in mind. And finally, just for the lols, here he is compared to the 2.0. And yeah, I know a lot of people like the 2.0 Vegito mold, at least the demoniacal fit version. For some reason, Tamashii outright refused to release 2.0 Vegito with the deeper V cut. They keep using Saiyan Raised on Earth as a base, which is frankly bonkers to me. I don't understand why they keep doing that. But yeah, it works. I like it. I like it a lot. The one bad thing about these 2.0 molds is, of course, the heads. Any third party head will be far and away better than what comes in this, quite honestly. But yeah, overall, guys, it's just reinforced my thought process that definitely, if you're needing a 3.0 Vegito, and you don't want to break the bank with OCtoys, because the OCtoys ones are getting up there in price, they're up to about 70, at least for me anyway. Yeah, it's definitely worth getting. It's a good body overall. It really is. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like I said before, I'll have a link to everything I showed in this video down in the description. Leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.